Rolling.
Good evening and welcome to the Winners Wanted Fantasy Football Lounge. The weekly bonus will be drawn one by one. I've been getting some ideas from some players, from team owners. You know, they've all discussed some options. So I'm going to roll it in the hat. I'm going to shake it up. We're going to have week one weekly bonus. Category will be the receipt. Highest scoring player who is white other than the quarterback. Very controversial first weekly bonus here, but that will be it. Alright. Second. Most points from the entire running backs. So if your entire roster is filled with running backs, you may be in luck because that week could actually win you some money. Again, most points from the running backs. Most yards rushed by a running back. So as one single player, most yards. Most yards rushed. Who kneels during the national anthem? Week 3. That might be an interesting week. Maybe the president will say something. And, maybe some guys will start kneeling. That might be the case.
I don't know if you're going to write. You better write. I'm leaving soon. In 5 minutes.
Week 5. Most points from entire wide receivers. So, all the wide receivers on your roster will then make up the point total that I will account for the person who will win that week with the most wide receiver points. So grab some receivers, I guess, extra if you want for the bench. Week 6, longest field goal made by a kicker. That'll be interesting to watch, you know. Week 6 will be a very defining week, maybe some field goals will be decided. Some long ones might be needed to take. Most yards by a tight end. Alright, most yards by a tight end. Overall, most yards. Most points by a flex player. Week 9, okay. So, that's any person's flex player, that's what I'm looking at. So if you think someone's really going to score much that week, you put them in the flex. Longest catch by a player. So, you're going to look for anyone to make a catch and run the distance. Most points by a team defense. Alright, so most points by a team defense overall, fantasy points wise, will then win that week. There's 2 more. That is the 10th week. The 11th week, we bust blooper moments. So, in other words, a Shaq and a fool, as we may know this term. That'll be week 11. Some coaches may be on the line. If they're having bad seasons, not expected seasons, they could be on the hot seat during that week. A lot of frustration could occur. And this is my favorite. This is the one that I will say that I created for the league, and I think this one we'll be all looking for in week 12. Team with the most penalties. So, defense, that's the team you're going to want to pick up to receive the most penalties. That's what I'm going to be looking for. If you incur the most penalties on that day, I think that's no harder to search for than the least most penalized team in week 12. Again, week 12 will be our last week of the regular season. Then we move on from 13 to 15, where there will be a round robin of 8 teams in the playoffs. And we will be playing for the grand prize. Now, I've all been collecting votes. I can't really put them up right now. I'll have to get everyone's vote officially in, and then I will let everyone know what the official ballot will be. And the election take on the grand prize this year. Stay tuned for the next edition. And the Eagles are still on a delay. They're still on a delay. So